Obviously it's really a daunting experience coming to Amsterdam and presenting to Jacques and members of the executive board.
They're all nervous to be presenting, which is good, but they've got nothing to be nervous about because they've done a great job. And of course I've been with them on the first day, worked with them on the projects, and to see them back now, that fills me with pride, of course.
It was not an easy project, but explaining very well the why we are doing it from the beginning, we managed to bring everybody in the same direction.
I think we would thought of another sales training that we will face. We did not expect that this will be such a big change in us and that will really make an impact on how we can influence other people.
Learning about my comfort zones, learning about my colleagues' comfort zones, the people that I see every day, really understanding what makes my colleagues tick.
It's confronting from the fact that Bo and Eric don't know the answers. Lying to them is really only lying to yourself. So they ask you and they will look in the eye and say, well, are you being honest with yourself?
So it's great to see you all, and looking forward to your presentations. As always, I'm interested in the learnings, so be honest about what you went through. That's a far more interesting story than the success, because I see your numbers every month.
We wanted the effects, the knock-on effect from the project to continue way beyond the 6 months. So we have a new rhythm in the way that we're working. We have a new mindset. It's all about the team.
We've taken a team from scratch into something that's exceeding budget, exceeding targets, but we must continue to grow.
This is not only about increasing the number of clients or increasing the GP, but it's actually about changing the sales culture.
How do we get them involved in our process? What does this mean for us? And we wanted to transfer our emotion to them, our passion, our commitment, and perhaps explain the why this was so important.
We combine that with a good dose of accountability, focus and trust, and we reach some tremendous results.
All in all, a successful project. So we kicked a goal and we achieved 102% of our GP target. However, for us, the key learnings and the takeaway are actually more important. They're setting us up for the way that we're working in 2015 and beyond.
Well, thank you. Great presentation. What struck me, and I think that's key also for the rest of the group, and you might have, of course, well, they probably discovered it also. It's not about the project. It's the beyond which is key.
And I'd like to ask you a question. Would you be so kind to share with us the learning you got from the presentations from your colleagues? Which picture represents your lesson best?
For me, learning through the project and watching particularly the teams closer to me work through their challenges, seeing how the project's evolved, I found quite inspirational. And it was interesting to hear, I think, our group from Poland say it's not a project anymore. And that comment actually sits really well with me.
I strongly believe in 1 and 1 is 3, and that's what happens, because if you see all the teams combining and helping each other, the strength is getting so much better, and that's really cool to see in this program.
Listening to everybody speak today, I feel an overwhelming sense of pride that we're all connected to the same thing. The passion, the goals, the motivation, our commitment more than anything else was very apparent today. I think Randstad's a very highly evolved beast, an intelligent one. It's got a lot of intelligence for other people to follow and for us to set as a benchmark. And I think if we learn to move as a pack like we did today, I think we'll go very far.